In this video, we're going to have a look at how to find the total surface area of a cone. The formula for the total surface area of a cone is pi times radius squared plus 2 times the radius times the slant. Now having a look at these components on the net of a cone, and you'll see the net consists of a circle, which is the base of the cone, and then a sector of a circle, which makes up the curved side of the cone. Now to find the radius of the cone, you need to look at the circular base, and the radius will be from the center out to the edge. The other piece of information we need to know to find the total surface area of a cone is the slant. Now the slant is the length of the side of the cone. So the slant is the length of the side of the cone, or the slant of the cone. So if we're looking at a 3D cone, the slant is the length of the diagonal running up the side. So having a look at the formula for the total surface area of a cone, and we can see that it's broken up into two parts. The first part is pi times radius squared, and the second part is pi times radius times the slant. Now these two parts correspond with the net of the cone. So pi times radius squared finds the area of the circular base of the cone, and then the second half, pi times the radius times the slant, calculates the curved side of the cone. So if you're doing the total surface area of a composite shape and you only had the curved side of the cone, you don't actually have the base, you can break that formula down to calculate only the side if you need to. Have a look at some of the examples of how to calculate the total surface area of a composite shape to see how this would work. But right now we're going to have a look at an example of how to calculate the total surface area of a cone. So in this example, we want to find the total surface area of the cone. So before we do that, we need to identify the two pieces of information that we need to calculate the total surface area of a cone. The first one is the radius, and the radius is equal to 6. The second one is the slant of the cone. Now the slant of the cone is the length of the side of the diagonal going up to the point up the top of the cone, and in this example the slant is 11. So now that I know what the radius and what the slant is, I can go ahead and calculate the total surface area using the formula. So the first step in calculating the total surface area is to write the formula. So total surface area equals pi times radius squared plus pi times the radius times the slant. Now my next line of working is to substitute in my known values. So it's going to be pi times 6 squared plus pi times 6 times 11. And now I can use a calculator to go ahead and work out that answer. And my answer is going to be 320.44 centimeters squared. So the total surface area of the cone in the example is 320.44 centimeters squared. So that's how we calculate the total surface area of a cone.